First, we're going to mash our chickpeas. We drained them really well. You got to drain them well. Very important when you're making these cakes. And we're just mashing them and mashing them with a potato masher all around. Just get them as mashed up as you can. Get all the ball shapes out of the chickpeas as much as possible. Could you put this in a food processor? You could, but make sure that you pulse it when you put it in a food processor. You don't want to over process it. You don't want to puree it. You want it mashed, but you don't want it totally smooth either. And just keep doing that until we get most of the round chickpeas flattened out. And you're going to be good. Okay, to those mashed chickpeas, we have a half a cup of cooked brown rice. We are also going to put in a 1/4 teaspoon of cumin. 1/4 teaspoon of cumin. We're going to put in a couple of dashes of cayenne pepper. Just a couple dashes of cayenne pepper. You could use a Aleppo pepper or spice if you have it. We're also going to put in a little bit of lemon pepper. We're going to put 1/8 of a teaspoon of lemon pepper in there. Okay. Also, 1/2 a teaspoon of salt. There we go. So we're going to mash this all up. We're going to mix this all up, all in a round spoon, or you can use also your potato smasher that we had. All right, get that all mixed up. Looks good. So your brown rice is your binder for this. It kind of binds it together. And your brown rice plus your chickpeas is going to help make almost a complete protein. So this is a really good filler and protein source here with the brown rice and the chickpeas together. Looks nice. Very good. At this point, almost you could also put some lemon juice in here if you wanted to. Instead of using the lemon pepper, you could use lemon juice. But you want to mix this all together so it's going to be binding and holding together. Okay, see that? Make sure that's got to be binding and holding together. That's what we want. All right, we're just about ready to form this into cakes. Get that all mashed up, well done, well mixed together. All right. I just tasted mine, added a little bit more salt. I definitely have a good amount of the pepper in there with the lemon pepper and the cayenne. So I just needed a little more salt in there for me. You're going to taste it before you start making it into cakes and see where you want to be. So you're going to form them into cakes like little crab cakes, all right? You form them and you can do, this is about 2.5 inches in width by about 1/4 of an inch high, okay? And you form these cakes and you're all set. Set those out in the sheet tray before we get ready to pan fry them, okay? Shake those out. I like these a little flatter because we're gonna pan fry them. You don't want them like really thick. They don't need to be that thick, okay? So we're going to pan fry these, and pan frying means you have more fat than you had when you're sauteing. That could be 1/8 of an inch of fat, but it is. And when you're pan frying, you're going to use a clear oil. You don't want to use an extra virgin olive oil. So we're using a clear oil here, which is a vegetable oil, peanut oil, sunflower oil, canola oil. Okay? They have a higher smoke point in the clear oil, not an extra virgin. Okay? We're pan frying these chickpea patties. So we're getting our rice to popping a little bit. So what we're going to do is keep the heat pretty high, but I'm going to cover them, or you can put a fry screen over so it doesn't get you in the face. So we're getting our rice to popping a little bit. So what we're going to do is keep the heat pretty high, but I'm going to cover them, or you can put a fry screen over so it doesn't get you in the face. I'm getting ready to flip them over. Light brown. There we go. And the rice does pop a little bit, so you want to cover it right away when you flip them over. These are ready to go. I'm turning off my heat. I'm going to put them on a paper towel, nice and easy. Okay, or I'm going to use a spatula. There we go. Nice. Put these right on a paper towel. You can serve them right away. I'm going to do them with a marinara sauce. which we learned how to do in our saucier section. So, or you can use them with a cold mayonnaise or something like that on the side.